Alright guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I switched to controller really quick. Just sitting back a little bit, trying to relax. So, we're in camp. Everybody's pretty much dead. Astarion, Gale, and Shadowheart, 1 HP each, and Donnie sitting at a clean 12 out of 20. So, let's rest up. Do you want to end the day? You have enough camp supplies to restore all your hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Alright, we've changed into our sleeping attire. So is Gale. He wants to talk.
Go to hell.
And a good evening to you too, sir.
Ha! You're a good sport. Go to hell. An everyday expression. So trivial it's almost meaningless. But we've seen hell. It's real. And it isn't trivial.
Let's watch the flames in silence.
Devils, dragons, mind flayers. They used to be abstracts. Pictures on a piece of paper. What a difference a day makes. Now we have tadpoles slithering through our heads like carnivorous feti. That's not abstract.
I'm not too worried. We'll find someone who can help us.
That's the spirit. Let's be up with the lark. Find a healer before the wee one gets hungry.
Oh, there's Shadowheart. She wants something to talk about too. It's kind of racy.
What were you two talking about?
What do you mean? Or we were just discussing the next steps.
I see. I'd be careful with Gale.
You don't trust Gale?
He's a wizard. All they care about is power. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Agreed. The sooner we find someone to help us, the better.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Alright, Astarion has nothing to talk about, but it looks like he's got a black eye. So, fully resting, use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest, recovering all of your hit points, spell slots, and short rest. Not using enough camp supplies will something. Well, full rest.
This is not the world you know. Rest feels impossible, no matter how heavy your eyes become. Every time they flicker shut, the tadpole seems to twitch behind them. Dragons, gears, and the hells themselves have come after you. Yet it is this creature that lingers in your skull.
Force the tadpole out of your mind. Think of home instead.
Baldur's Gate feels almost like a dream, after everything that has happened to you. Yet it is a dream of hope. You may be countless miles away, but it isn't an impossible journey. You will see those gates again. That promise sinks deep into your heart as your eyes drift shut.
That was a cool sequence. I've never seen that before. Alright, prepare spells. Wizards, clerics, paladins, and druids can change their prepared spells at any time out of combat. So let's open our spell book. We're good here. Let's have Gale change his. So we need to not prepare that. Not prepare Witch Bolt. We're going to prepare Shield and Magic Missile instead. That's good.
What to do?
Donnie is good. Let's leave camp. Okay, so we're back in the refectory. We've seen that book already. And these. These think pots are worth something the quill is not.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
What's that?
Alright, so that must have opened the door. Is there fire somewhere? Oh no. Okay, I get what happened. Because the oil on the ground and my candle, or my torch. That was silly. Okay. The Dank Crypt.
This place wasn't built for the living.
Oh, I didn't mean to take that. A tourmaline ring. A slim-fitting silver band decorated with a mint green gemstone. There's another gilded chest with a silver band. Looks like there's a book here. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Josefa Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Danir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her God's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely, or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment, so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kelemvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route, not the end of the path, but a chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I could possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Okay. Something here to perceive.
Traps. How considerate.
No trap disarm toolkit available. Or maybe we'll find one if we go the other way. It's locked. Let's pick it. Guidance. DC 10. 15.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
So that's a way out.
Jurgle? I didn't think anyone worshipped the scribe of the dead.
So this is Jurgle's Crypt. Scimitar. These fellows all come back to life, I think. The heavy key and a dagger. Okay, so that must be the key for this door. A ruby ring. A ruby like a drop of blood sits at the center of this ring.
Chained up book in a long abandoned temple. Ooh, temptation, old friend. We meet again.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Oh, channel the spark, the magic spark of your oath through the lock. DC of 10. Roll it. Success.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Let's see, examine the book more closely. Oh no, we failed. Oh, we get to roll again because we're inspired. Excellent.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
The names of the dead gods, most of them unfamiliar and unpronounceable, fill the pages of this ancient tome. Several entries on the last page have been stricken through, the final three thoroughly enough to be completely illegible. It must be Bane, Baal, and Merkel. Oh, we received Ray of Enfeeblement. And somebody must have been inspired. Let's take a look at who. How do we do that? Yep. Shadowheart, Divinity Undone. Unlock and read the Book of the Dead Gods. And Gale, Secrets of the Sundering. Unlock and read the Book of the Dead Gods. Very good. Let's take the book with us. Alright, so this is a fight here. So I think what we want to do is split these guys up. We'll send Gale up here. So he can...
No honor among sneaks. How delicious.
And... Astarion as well.
A long way to go still.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, here they come.
Oh, hells. Something just woke up. Let's have some fun.
Okay, Astarion can go. So who is in range here?
Get me up, would you?
Magic missile always hits. Ray of Frost.
Swords meet sorcery.
Time for a cuddle.
another fog cloud.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Six. Wow.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Silence their own companions.
5.
Critical miss.
Got to keep fighting. Got to move.
Where's my cunning action? Hide.
They won't know what bit them.
Where's my sneak attack? Not enough movement.
Got to press on.
Sneak attack again. Oh, it must have advantage against target. Cool.
Be quick. What fools these mortals be. Striking distance.
My faith will protect me.
immortals, even after death.
Fools. Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Don't touch me. Your desire, never a dull moment.
That helped.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So the Amulet of Lost Voices allows us to speak with the dead.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Quite the question. Or what manner of undead are you to ask such a question?
I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question?
Yeah.
So I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
Let's see if there's a paladin option. That depends on the virtue of the life that is lived.
I am curious by what standards thou shalt judge. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Okay. Well. There, we finished exploring the ruins. The strange figure said he would see us again soon. He was probably the ruins' greatest secret, but there's no harm in checking for more valuables. Alright, so now, we still don't have a trap disarm toolkit.
Parchment and bone dust.
no trap kit here. There's a dagger root, though. We're back outside. So our first dungeon has been completed, this Dank Crypt. We found a skeleton named Withers, who said he's going to see us again soon. Now we have to move back towards the roadside cliffs and explore further. Some balsam here.
Something over there.
Fancy getting my hands dirty. I need a shovel.
I need a shovel to dig this up. Look at that. Beautiful.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Broken. Must have been here a while. Another broken trap. Who made these things?
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved up Zoru's whole squad.
So let's leave it.
And let the goblins have it? No. We take it to the grove.
Howdy.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Rather demanding for a woman in your position. Why should I?
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Alright, let's use the Paladin choice. Your quarry looks dangerous, but I've handled worse. Leave it to me. Get to safety. We'll add our guidance. We'll roll our dice. 20. Natural. Critical success.
He's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast.
What blast? I could use more specifics.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
I'm in dire need of healing. Where is this camp?
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
There's blood all over my beard, miss. In a second.
Observe and listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
As you say.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
And what exactly is a creche?
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter. Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
Alright, we journey together. Let's find this creche.
You are full up. Dismiss your weakest warrior.
Very well, but heed my words.
The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
Okay, quest complete. Free Lae'zel. Update on the Githyanki warrior. Alright. So we've cleared up this area. The secret cache is over here, so let's head that way. I think we've explored everything else. So I'm gonna save it. We'll throw a cut in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.